Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Monday, June 27th, 2021, and it's going on 8 o'clock in the morning. Headed to the daughter's house to watch the G-Brats. Wait a minute. Be right back. Not in bad shape at all. Ooh. Where was I? Monday, June 27th, 2021. About 8 o'clock in the morning. It is 78 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Humidity's kind of high. I can feel it in my lungs. Yeah, 90%. Ugh. Gonna be a tough one today. 25 degrees Celsius. Kind of a funny story about these things. Now, this has popped up here. Years ago, when I was but a wee lad, well, in my 20s anyway, I was doing the same basic thing, curb shopping, and I came across a box full of those, 3 or 4 different sizes. And I took them up to the flea market, and some guy offered me, I forget what it was, a couple dollars each if you could buy the whole box. I thought I made a killing. Like, sure. And a couple of years later, I learned what they actually were, and that the small ones were worth rather good money, $15 or so, and the larger ones, I think I had like an extra large or something. Anyway, I let them all go one basic price. I don't have time to make coffee like that. I use my tea bag, coffee bag, coffee singles. Makes good strong coffee. Just a couple of minutes in the microwave. Beep, boop, and done. The littles said that you can put anything in the microwave for 5-5 triangle. That's 5-5, and then the triangle is the start button. So they put everything in for 5-5 triangle. They put their hot dogs in. They put their frozen sausage biscuits for breakfast in there like that. Pretty much everything goes in 5-5 triangle. I put my coffee in for 3 minutes. It comes out. Comes out the way I like it. It's nice and strong. So, man. Back in the brat buggy. I thought I had a full tank of gas in here. I guess I'm mistaken. Or I was mistaken. Because looking at it, I can see I've got just over 3/4 of a tank. Which is still okay. I thought that I had filled it up just before I parked it. I was thinking along those lines anyway. I probably did. I filled it up on Friday, used it throughout the weekend, and then parked it. Used the van. Something to that effect. But so I made a short the other day. I've talked about this once or twice. Short didn't actually turn out the way I thought it would. But I asked Doc anything. Pretty much, I was looking to do a question and answer video. I only got a few questions on it, and most of them I just went ahead and answered right on there. Like, was this meant to be this short? Probably not, but I didn't know what I was doing, and that's how it was set up. So that's how long it turned out to be. Why am I sideways? I don't know. I had the camera set up just like I normally do, but when I posted, or when it posted, it put me on sideways. I don't know. Then there were two other questions, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of combine them. I'm not even sure that one was on that video, but I had a question about my favorite drink and something to do with the ginger ale. So, when it comes to my favorite drink, I don't really have a favorite of anything. I drink ginger ale because it's low caffeine and some of the least sugars of any of the sodas. I like mixing it with the cherry flavored water that's no calorie, no sugar, no whatever. I don't remember offhand, but I like putting the black cherry in. I also have a black cherry little vial, little juice thing that's supposed to flavor your water. It's supposed to be no calorie type thing also. I haven't been doing that lately because Cokes have been on sale. And I think Cokes have been on sale because they went woke, and a lot of people were boycotting them, and so they made it like, well, we're gonna make it so you can't refuse us. And for a lot of times, like if you can buy two get two free, you're getting it cheaper than the generic store brand. So, hey, I'm on board. As long as it's cheap, I'm going to buy it. If the price goes back up again, I don't know. Probably not. I'll go back to the generic store brand. But while I can get, Coca-Cola, I've been buying the cherry and the vanilla, and then I mix mix it half and half. I think either one by itself is a little strong on flavoring. Together, they're strong on flavoring, but they're very good. I can then mix them if I wanted to. Mix them with regular Coca-Cola. Mix it like a third straight Coca-Cola, which is what I do on those blending machines that they have. You know, the big machine that has 9,000 choices on your sodas. I'll do some cherry Coke, and then some vanilla Coke, and some plain Coke. Whoa! Watch yourself there, driver. A big old motorhome crossing the bridge. I don't blame him for being a little trembly there. He's back and forth all over his lane. So yeah, I mean, primarily I like the black cherry and ginger ale. I've been doing the Coke, but when it comes back to ginger ale, even the generic is okay. I mean, it's not anything really fantastic. Which is why I also buy the bottles of ginger beer. There's a couple of brands that I like. I can't remember offhand the name of it. The one that I buy the most. I would recognize it when I got to the store and buy it. Ginger beer has more of a bite, ginger bite, than ginger ale in general. Some ginger beers are very mild. Some have a really crisp, hot bite to them. Right now, Canada Dry has a bold ginger ale. They've also got ginger ale and lemonade, and ginger ale something else. It was interesting, but not interesting enough for me to buy it. I mean, I mix my own. Right now, this has ginger ale and pineapple juice. One of the little cans of pineapple juice, and then a full 16-ounce bottle of ginger ale. So the bold has a nice bite to it. It's not overpowering. Now, granted, I eat jalapeno peppers raw, so take it with a grain of salt or whatever. For me, when I say something isn't hot, a lot of times that will, people that aren't used to spicy things will find that I am completely wrong, completely, totally, unequivocally wrong. But yeah, that's just the way it is. So for me, the bold it's a very nice, crisp. It's got a bite, but it's not overpowering. So I think that pretty much covers it. My favorite. When it comes to, I don't really do favorites of anything. I don't have a favorite sports team. I don't have a favorite food. I mean, I do have. Maybe I do. If I had my brothers, I would have a cheesesteak over almost anything. So it may be like up there, like in my favorite foods, but I mean, food is my favorite. So pizza or a good burrito or a plate full of shrimp. Whatever's in front of me at that point in time is pretty much my favorite thing. So, for years I watched NASCAR, car racing, and I had the drivers I would prefer, but mainly Dale Earnhardt, and I'd love to see him win, but I would rather root against certain drivers. Like, I didn't like anybody that drove for Rick Hendricks. So if you drove a car for Rick Hendricks, I wanted you to crash, I wanted you to spin out, I wanted you to blow up, I wanted you to do anything but be competitive. It very seldom ever worked that way, but so I had more favorites to hate than I had favorites to cheer for. So maybe it was still a favorite, just a favorite to hate. I haven't really watched NASCAR in a while, but that'll start getting political. I'm not going there. So let's see, what else was there? Those are the main questions I think that were answered, that were asked. So, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. And I may do the same thing like I've done with all these. I answer them pretty much, online on YouTube, and then I'll go ahead and do a video like this. Like I said, I was looking for more questions. I was looking for more I don't know, kind of ridiculous questions like you get out of the grandkids. Something that I could play around with. Give a totally off the wall, asinine answer to. More of a joke. But the actual pertinent questions, like how do I like my steak? Blue. Or at least medium rare. Those type of things work as well. I kind of like doing, there's a Facebook page that I'm on, and they ask, it's about Jeeps, they ask questions all the time. It can be Googled really quick. And like one of them was how to reset your oil light. When the oil light comes on, your car needs to be changed, the oil needs to be changed, and you change it. And how do you reset it? Well, there's a code that you go by, and it's usually something like get in the car, turn the key on, pump the gas halfway 3 times, turn the key off, turn the key back on, hit the turn signal switch, and the windshield wipers, turn the key back off, and when you turn it back on, the light should be out. So, I mean, I take something like that and then add in, I don't add in, that's the road. I'll add in something like, on the cusp of a full moon, use your key to unlock the door and enter the vehicle. Turn your key on 2 times. Turn your key on 1 time. Push the gas down 3 times. Turn the key off. Get out of the car. Lock the door. Get back in the car, turn the key on, and the light will be off. Just added extra nonsense steps that you don't need to do. So, anyway, that hasn't worked out. Maybe it will in the future. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But sometimes it's difficult to come up with topics on these rides, especially when I'm riding every day and not a whole lot has happened the day before. But we are about to my destination. Skies are clouded up big time. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Launch y'all. Bye-bye.